Whoa! What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. When we got, and I'm not bullshitting, we got MMA Talk, okay? So, this episode is brought to you by Laid Back TV, okay? Number one fucking network and streaming service, better than all your networks, all your streaming services, over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel where you can watch UFC 310 live, multiple languages for you simple-minded motherfuckers, every HBO that y'all can catch up on all your shows like The Penguin, that is fire! And it's only $25 a month, okay? Check them out on laidbacktv.com. It's compatible on your iPhones, Androids, and your Fire Sticks in case you are picky motherfuckers with different devices, okay? Check them out. LAYBACKTV.com, okay? Tell them your boy Eddie Jack sent you, all right? Now let's get into some fight talk. Whoa! UFC 310 going down this fucking night. Saturday. Tonight. It's fucking going down. Tonight. Okay, live at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, it's not the last event going down. Our final event is going to be in Tampa with Colby Covington taking on Joaquin Buckley. I can't wait to fucking see that 5-round main event in the welterweight division. But let's get into the cards because we got our segment called Who You Got? Okay, who you fucking got? So, we got the UFC Flyweight Championship on the line as Pantoja goes against Asakura. Okay, Asakura is a fucking former Ryzen champion from Ryzen MMA, if you're aware of it. If you're not, do your fucking Googles. First fight in the UFC. First time we have this. UFC signs a new guy from a different organization. UFC debut not only is a main event, but it's for a UFC championship. I look at this as a good and a bad thing. This is a good thing because this is a super fight, we can call this, in the flyweight division. Your current champion, Pantoja, taking on Asakura. Wait. Asakura! Hope I'm saying his name right. Forgive me if I'm not. And that's from a different organization who's a champion. So, does this mean your flyweight division is not having any profile fights? I mean, this was initially supposed to be in the co-main event, not the main event. But UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad got injured, so this got promoted. So it's the final championship of 2024. Pantoja is a defending champion. I think this is third title defense. But it's like you got to bring somebody else, from a different organization to fight for the title in order to make the flyweight division main event. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. But in this one, I'm going to go with Pantoja to retain the flyweight championship because Asakura is not familiar with training in a cage, let alone an octagon. Ryzen, they fight in a squared circle, in a ring. So I'm going to go with the experience on this one. Co-main event, we got the current number one contender who was supposed to face Belal Muhammad for the UFC welterweight title, Shaka. He's going to be taking on Ian Machado Gary. Now, Ian Machado Gary was scheduled to face Joaquin Buckley at UFC Tampa. But since we had Colby Covington turn down the fights, Kamaru Usman turned down fights, Sharkov gets Ian Machado Gary, who is now being promoted 1 week earlier from a main event fight night to a co-main event in a pay-per-view. Now, let alone this not only being a welterweight fight and a co-main event, but it's 5 fucking rounds, with the winner being not only being guaranteed a UFC welterweight championship against the reigning champion Belal Muhammad, but these are 2 undefeated fighters in Shavkat and Gary. So someone's gots to go. Okay? Yes. By the end of this fight, we will not have an undefeated fighter in one of these fighters. Now, who do I have? Now, with the tools, Shavkat looks very promising. Right? But I'll be up front with you, even though he's a dangerous guy. Belal Muhammad versus Shavkat was just not appetizing to me when it comes down to promotion. if I'm a promoter like Dana White, UFC CEO and president, I'm going to want Ian Machado Gary to win this fight, because I could promote Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Gary, who were former training partners. I think this will be interesting. I'm going to go with the latter. I'm going to go with the underdog. And I got Ian Machado Gary. Now, he defeated MVP before getting this shot. Can he entertain us? Probably not. But I look forward to him facing Bilal Muhammad when the time comes. Okay? Because you could build this guy up. He talks shit. It's fucking hilarious. And he's Irish. You know, and everybody fucking hates him. And you want somebody to hate your fighter, because that just puts more asses in the seats. Cha-ching, cha-ching. So I got Ian Machado Gary for the decision. Let me see. We got Saragon versus Alex Volkov. This is a rematch. Volkov was winning the last fight, but Gon was able to get the win. I got Saragon on this one. Evbov takes on former UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. I like Sterling as a featherweight. He dominated in his last fight, and this fight was supposed to be 2 months ago, I think, or 1 month ago. Forgot what event it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be at UFC 309 in New York. I think it was supposed to be at UFC 309 in New York. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aljamain Sterling. He's more experienced and he's a lot more stronger at featherweight. Anthony Smith versus Dominic Reyes. The intensity at the ceremonial weigh-ins where they got each other's fucking face. It was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Two guys who basically who actually challenged John Jones for the light heavyweight championship back in 2005. Who had the best experience? I would say Reyes did. Smith I thought he was gonna bring some problems to Jones, but it never did. Smith has not given a fuck about winning lately, so I like Dominic Reyes' chances. So I got Dom Reyes on this one. Okay, all day Reyes all day. Let me see. Clay Guida, legend, taking on Chase Hooper. I wonder why Chase Hooper doesn't look like fucking Bad Askren no more, like one of his kids. But I'm gonna go with the legend Clay Guida on this one. And we got Michael Chiesa versus Griffin. I feel like Chiesa is gonna try to go for takedowns and jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna go with the hungry guy. I'm going Griffin all day. Yeah. So those are my picks. Pantoja, Ian Machado Gary, Saragon, Aljamain Sterling, Dominic Reyes, Clay Guida, and Griffin. All for the win tonight. UFC 310 live in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. It's on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Check them out on laybacktv.com because you can actually watch the pay-per-view there. Okay? I'm your boy Eddie Jackson to Drop That Podcast on our segment for Who You Got in Fight Talk, okay? Subscribe to the page, like the page. Y'all know what the fuck to do, all right? Y'all be cool. Peace!